Good boy, say your name, man. Legend, you made the biggest hit. What you saw over there? What happened on that play, Legend?
I just saw them this top with him.
Yeah, so you keep balling. What you gotta say to the world, man? Y'all number one in Georgia. Y'all defended that today. What you gotta tell the world about the team?
I gotta tell them that we number one and nobody can stop me.
Yes, sir. Keep balling. Get up out of there. Good play, boy.
Stop my boy.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of SGDS, Same Goals, Different Struggles. I am your host, Ajay. This is episode 59. I have made it to episode 59, thank God. If you are new to the channel and you like what you hear, please click the subscribe button, the like button, share, make clips, do what you got to do, man. Get this message up out of here. Today, man, I'm going to talk about mental health, relationship, and probably do some sports. I ain't really in the mood for politics today, y'all. I'll probably do that tomorrow. But I'm going to finish up on the conversation I was having, I think maybe 2 or 3 episodes ago when I started with the Les show interview that she had with Charleston White. I did get a chance to finish it up. I don't know if anybody got a chance to watch it. If you haven't, I will put the link of the interview at the end of this video. I'm gonna put it in my description. But I just want to get everybody's opinions on what you felt. If you did watch it, what you felt. How do you feel about Les' opinions and Charleston White's opinion? I'm gonna give my take on it. I'm gonna also talk about the new Melyssa Ford interview with Charlamagne the God. I don't know why I actually like watching Charlamagne the God do interviews than when he on the Breakfast Club. To me, I see a different side of him. I see the businessman rather than just the little playful motherfucker. To me, man, I fuck with Melyssa. She a Scorpio, you know what I mean? But to me, man, I see a lot of her points, but some of the points I just question. I feel like she's went through a lot of trauma in the industry and met a lot of, as you could say, fuck dudes, pussy ass dudes, like whatever you want to call them. But she has ran into a lot of dudes that has damaged her, and we all run into people that damage us. She's looking for a certain type of dude if she is ever getting in a relationship. I honestly don't know if, well, I ain't in her league, no way. Like, I ain't trying to, but if I was trying to approach Melyssa Ford and I was on that level, whatever, however you want to call it, I don't know. I don't know if we would click because I feel like we would crash on different topics. And that's a thing when it comes to conversation. You can have a conversation. I might be wrong. This is just my opinion. You can have a conversation with somebody, but sometimes certain topics trigger people. And I could see, like, if you could read through it, you know, she used to be on the Joe Budden podcast. But she does so much more. I always knew her, you know, growing up and being in videos. I don't want to call her a video vixen because she does so much more, but out of respect, it's just I think everybody have their own opinions and how they see it. I feel like some females don't like alpha males though. I really get that feeling now, like how I see it, like an alpha male, and a lot of alpha males are not in tune with being intimate, empathy, or just like they handle their emotions a lot different than most males. A lot of us males don't like to go through the reteaching of what we figure might be a man, because a lot of times if we grew up in a single mother household, we didn't get taught how to be a man. And trying to go back and reteach yourself something at an older age is way harder than it is when you're growing up. Mind you, I have taken some time to develop myself into the man I think I want to be. I'm still going through motions. I'm still trying to figure that out, especially with the loss of my brother. I'm just really all over the place. It bothers me sometimes because sometimes I see myself falling back into the old me, and I try to catch myself before I do. I got people in my life that really do support me, and I do appreciate them all, like, for real, because we all going through some type of mental health, man. It's bad out here. And before I even get into the videos, I'm gonna put a few of these before I even get food. Just some food spots, some food places for people who need food. If you're looking for food, little Thanksgiving free grocery giveaways. Hopefully y'all can see this. If you can't, just blow it up. But I'm gonna let you know. I got a few more I'm gonna post. I got this. You got the food pantry. If you live in Morrow, Georgia, anywhere in Clayco, Southside, at the God's Glorious Church. You also got another free grocery. This is in Atlanta, Georgia, off Thomas Cole Jr. Way. So if you got time, y'all blow that up. If you in, this is all Atlanta areas, Metro Park areas. Where is this at? This is on Kemet. One got one on at the YMCA on Kemerton Road. Sorry y'all if it's a little blurry. You got one at the YMCA at 1600 Pryor Road on Thursday. I don't even got the dates on it. Where are the dates? So they might doing this all month of November, y'all. I just got the email. I'm just posting just in case somebody needs it. Here are some websites or some other places. I know it's blurry. You just gotta zoom in if you can and blow it up. I didn't know it was gonna turn out like this. Then you got a Thanksgiving dinner for November 15th, which is in a few days, this Saturday at 1 p.m. So this is 1766 Lakewood Ave, Atlanta, Georgia. And our last one is a turkey giveaway. This is up the street on Browns Mill Recreation Center and Stonecrest on Browns Mill Road. This is this Saturday at 12 p.m., y'all. All right, y'all. So I'm going to get into this first video. So I'm going to go back to the, I'm going to start with the last interview with Charleston White. So I'm going to play one video and speak on it. Y'all know how I do.
Don't want their sons dating white women.
For what reason?
Same reason white men don't want their daughters dating black men. You go turn my baby out. You go holler rape. That's what made me start being interested in white women. My mother's fear.
Oh, okay.
Son, because we've lived in a white community. And that's the black woman's biggest fear is a white woman hollering her son done something and end up like Emmett Till. That's been engraved in the minds of every black mother since that picture have come out. So we've always been warned, be careful. Don't stay from down in the house. They go holler rape. First time you have sex with one know how to rape. You say, aha, I knew mama didn't know what she was talking about. Boy, I've been fucking white girls ever since. Ain't now one of them holler rape. Then they start making movies of like 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, yeah.
They like this kind of sex. So, you start thinking, well, mama didn't know what she was talking about white women. She knew what she was talking about by God.
Yeah.
So, but on the flip side, I would hear mama say that God has no respect of color. So that superseded everything. So fuck on, nigga, go get you a white woman.
Is your baby mama white?
Mexican.
Mexican?
Yeah, Mexican.
But you said that you married her.
Yeah, I was married. I didn't want to have no bastard babies. I play in my children.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think that's something that's not done anymore. It's very rare.
I play in my children. My children wasn't born in impoverished condition. And they were born to a village. So they got grandmother and grandfather on both sides. So they get 2 Christmases, 2 birthdays, the black side, the Mexican side. So both sides had to learn how to love the other. Cause my grandmother didn't really like Mexican. They side didn't really like blacks. This is what brought love and peace into the world, mixed kids. God can't use white people. God can't use black people. They have become too hateful in heart of hearts. It's the mulatto mixed kid that seems to be more peaceful because they don't have a place yet in the world. Everybody else got gripes and complaints except mixed children. Everybody else got an ethnocentric ideology in history that they try to hold on to hate behind, except mixed people.
They got both sides.
They don't know hate. They've been rejected by both sides. They don't have neither side. They have their own. So I teach my children that they're not black nor Mexican. They're biracial.
And you
so don't
care.
claim neither, because both of them go mistreat you. If you're mixed, you think your black side go love you because you mixed? Your skin is a little bit, no. You think your Mexican guy go treat you and you got black in you? You think you're white? No. You both of your natural size, so you're not them. So that's why you.
All right, y'all. So tell me how y'all feel about that. So look, y'all, I agree with the first part of black mothers not wanting their sons to date white women. My mama ain't never seen me bring a white woman in the house. Do I think she quit caring? No. Have I done it? No. Have I messed with some white girls? Yes. Answer all your questions. But I do understand where he's coming from, because I ain't gonna lie to you, I would feel weird walking into a white family house right now on Thanksgiving. Especially one of them white racist family the one of them white racist family that only vote Trump, only vote for like them Trump type people. Yeah, bro. Even when it comes to them Democrats, bro, like it's certain people that you like when it comes to the white side, bro. I just ain't rocking with. Mind you, I've had my experience with white people that, I mean, not all white people are bad. You feel me? But I've had some bad encounters too. But to be honest, and see, I say this now, but on some real tip, as much as I used to be like, I still am black everything, it was a black person that took my brother away from me. So now I'm looking at everything differently. You feel me? Like I'm trying to evolve how I feel about certain things, how I regroup and how I look at things. I don't feel like all white women are bad. That one in this Miss Les, fine as hell. But back to the story. I don't promote, like, for some reason I won't promote mix. Like, I don't promote the mixed thing. Like, I want to see black love. I want to see a black male and a black woman, and just, I don't know, it's something about that black power that that black message is. It's something that does something to me that I feel like I love to see. Now if it comes down to my kids, whoever they love, bro, it's whoever they love. It ain't my place to do that. Will I feel some type of way? Hell yeah. Will I probably say something? If they ask me how I feel, yes, I will. Because we have an honest relationship. We always keep it honest. But I don't control who they have their relationship with. That's not my job. My job is to help you, guide you through whatever you're going through. But my daughter, a little less, because her telling me about her boy situation, it's just, I haven't matured enough for that. So them conversations I just ain't finna have with her. Like, I be about to snap. So it's still stuff that I'm working on with me. I do feel like this though. We as black people have a reason. I understand I want to say we do have a reason. I understand our reason if we are hateful. Especially now how we looking at things. Everybody and every ethnicity have their reason if they want to be hateful. But I'm just speaking on what I know from black people. We always say that we never been in slavery, but a lot of the traits that was passed down are from slavery. And I don't think people really think about that. A lot of the stuff that we have encountered from slavery has been passed on from generation to generation. There's only a few of us that have stopped the curse. So let me explain. If the master was beating your mama and your dad, and then your dad take what the master taught him and beat him from slavery, and you just keep on passing that trait, that's the trauma that keeps passing on. DNA passing on, but like, I promise you, I see things in my kids as far as like stuff that I don't even teach them. That's just in them from like DNA, bro. Like it's crazy, and I don't know if everybody believe in the little how that works. But I literally watch them and I just be like, damn, DNA is a motherfucker. Because I don't do that. Like, I don't teach them all the stuff that I know ain't right. But I see a lot of stuff in them that they might do that just, or I take it back. In my past life, they might have seen stuff that I have done that I'm not always proud of. But to offset that, I have always tried to teach them right from wrong. So they know right from wrong. You feel me? So like my kids know right from wrong. They know this. They know what I would want, what I look for in them. Now we have our slip ups, we have our disagreements, but I feel like I've done with the help of my mom and their families helping them when they can. Like I have some very blessed and healthy, beautiful kids. So I wasn't the type that I was looking like, all right, I gotta go have a baby by a Panamanian girl, or I gotta have a baby by a Jamaican girl, or a white girl, or a mixed girl. Like all my kids is Black American. Feel me? So just even teaching my daughter about her heritage and like just stuff that's on like my sperm donor side that she don't know nothing about, just like certain stuff on that, and then she knows stuff on my mom's side too, little stuff too, like just stuff I didn't even know about, just family stuff that runs through us as far as DNA. That's stuff we don't go back and we don't really connect with our family. As Black Americans, we don't sit down and learn our history. We try to learn our history from other people. We let other people tell us about our history when all we got to do is go talk to our ancestors. Not talk to our ancestors, talk to our elders. And some people go back and spiritually talk to their ancestors. I know people that's like that. I honestly, believe me, when it comes to spirit, you won't, if you believe that it's bad spirits, then you should believe that it's good spirits. But I'm gonna play this next video. I'm gonna get into this next video. Y'all tell me what y'all opinions. Let me know what you think.
My mom telling me, Leslie, you cannot wear short skirts. You have very long legs. You will be considered as if you were an adult when you were a 6-year-old. You can't wear short skirts. I was told that since I was a baby, because my mom said, I would much rather have you protected and you wear long skirts or you wear pants, but so nobody can sexualize you as a baby. I'm not going to let that happen. So I've had that embedded in my head. Now, what happens now is you see kids wearing like mini skirts, They don't have a woman teaching them how to be a woman. Who teaches the little girl how to wipe? A woman, right? Mm-hmm. Which way a woman is put? Which way a little girl put wipe? Front to back, right? Mm-hmm. Some little girls don't know that, cause they got a bitch ain't taught them yet. Yeah.
They got a bitch to get high and get drunk every day, get fucked good, and leave her exposed. So it's a lot of little girls don't know that. It's a lot of little girls don't know what to do with them feminine, because they ain't had a lady or a woman to teach them what women do. Some of them wash their pussy like hoes out the sink, cause they been seeing a hoe wash her pussy before she get dressed to go to the club. I didn't know this. I thought everybody was trained and taught.
Right.
I thought all kids had some adult, but it wasn't until I went into a world that I wasn't a part of. Mm-hmm. That I started hearing stories. Man, to this day, I still tell some of my friends, man, I can imagine doing it, man, because I realized, man, I had a good life. Mm-hmm. Man, so people be trying to look for some shit in my world, man. Well, man, nigga, I was just a kid wanting to fit in. I've never been abused. I never been molested. I ain't heard my mama get beat up. I didn't grow up in abuse. I was sheltered, coddled, nurtured, and loved by my mother, hospital nurses, private tutors, because I didn't get to be a kid till I was 13 years old, 14 years old. 1 year of adolescence.
And there's something that you said on Cam Newton's interview, and I really want to get into Cam Newton's interview because
he a whole ass nigga.
I think, okay, so a couple things. Let's start with this one. First one that really touched me is when you said that the counselors in the juvenile saw good in you and you did not see good in yourself.
I did. I didn't see bad in me. I wanted to fit in.
Right.
So I wanted to play like I was bad. Mm-hmm. So I didn't want the other juvenile kids to know I wasn't the guy who pulled the shooter. Mm-hmm. I wanted to play like I was the guy who shot him. So I didn't see no bad in me, because all my life I've been hearing I'm this, I'm that. So that's why I'm arrogant and cocky now. I'm a cocky, narcissistic motherfucker, because I've been told what I was all my life. I ain't never heard I was bad. Never. Now, I done heard that boy always into something. Mm-hmm. He's an accident prone. He's mischievous. Mm-hmm. But I thought being bad is what made black people good.
And you're so spot on with this.
I thought that's what made you good, is to be bad, to be to play, you know, what the jive turkey, dumb talking nigga you saw on TV. Like the kids today. I thought the nigga with his hat turned backwards playing dumb was the way to be. So
y'all let me know how y'all feel about that clip right there. My opinion on this is this. I get it. Cause in school, you see kids that live a good lifestyle and still wanna act out, be bad, and do crazy stuff. Like I seen it firsthand, bro. Like I seen a bro, like I grew up in a neighborhood, like it was a few of us, like it was only a few people that had moms and dad. But I've seen people with moms and dad and literally join gangs, and they was getting everything. They had all the new games, new clothes, and they still wasn't happy. I guess that the peer pressure of just trying to fit in or trying to act like you somebody you not I think that does a lot to a lot of kids, man. Cause at the end of the day, and I teach my kids this, like you don't want to live that life. Trying to fit into a toxic world, bro. Once you get into that world, it's hard to get out. And once you get out, it's traumatizing. Like a lot of them people ain't even happy. Like a lot of these people that pretend to be bad, pretend to do this, they ain't living a life that they ain't happy. They just don't have nothing to really, they don't have no purpose. They don't have no goals. They don't have nothing set for themselves where they feel like it's worth even trying to change for. And you get like that in life. You get to that point, you get low, bro. You just get tired of trying. Especially when you feel like everything is set up against you. But then you also got people that's telling you, oh, you playing victim or you doing this. Everybody's situation is different. I stay in one county. If you go to another county that might be 5 or 10 minutes over, they have different laws and different rules. Hell, your registration ain't even the same. So everything is different. Everybody live a different, you could live right by somebody and they live a whole different life. Everybody's households are not the same. Everybody's not getting taught the same not technology, my bad, but they're not getting raised the same way. Hell, some people are getting raised by their TV and music, by YouTube. Like a lot of parents are mentally, the numbers for us, like kids, like parents in my age groups are like, we're doing great. Like we're all right. You got more fathers in their lives. You got, you know what I mean? But I don't see a lot of marriages. I see a lot of kids being born out of wedlock. Like I said, my kids were born out of wedlock. But all my kids are legitimized. A lot of kids out here ain't even legitimized. So it's like, it's just different, man. Like I said, I go back all the time. I'm working on right now, man, trying to fix me. Cause like I said, I would love to be in a relationship, like, but I'm so damaged inside, bro. I don't even want to waste nobody, like no female time. I don't really want to waste my time, cause I know for real, my mind ain't even on that. And what's going on in this world, bro? Like a lot of people mind ain't even on relationships. Like I'm getting to the point now where I understand where a lot of black females get to the point where they don't want to be in a relationship no more. You feel me? Like I get it. Like I see what's out here every night, bro. Like I really pay attention to what's going on out here in this world, and I just see the craziest thing. And the most hurtful thing is, it's so many of us out here that's hurting, bro. Like it's a lot of homeless people out here now. I seen somebody, it's cold as hell, and I just seen somebody with a big ass blanket just covered up. And it's hurtful to see people like, bro, we don't even have like family we can go to as a black community, bro. Like a lot of time we out here by ourselves. That's why I tell a lot of black females, you don't know what that black man going through when he walk out that door. The pressure it is to have to come back, provide, be a stand-up man, and being able to take not only what the world gives you, but what your girl gives you. Because a lot of times as men, we feel like we can't even really express who we are or how we feel, because we're going to get called a fuck nigga, soft, bitch. Like we're going to get called out of our name. And that's a little thing that might trigger us, because we might not we might not be at the stage of our life where we can control our emotions. A lot of men don't know how to work on how to control their emotions. Like, that's something that it took me a while, and I'm still working on it to this day. I think having a daughter really helps me, even though we have our moments. I think mostly we have our moments because she's just like me. Like, all my kids are just like me, so I have my moments with all of them. But she's just like, she does stuff that hurt me, but she does it because she loves me, and I appreciate the love that she gives. Because one thing about my kids, they gonna be there for me. Like, they have been one of my biggest support system, along with my mom, my homeboy Nate. You feel me? Like, my homeboy Jared, like, my bros. Like, the support system has been there. You feel me? And the support system is great, but it's still a missing part of me that needs that affection from a queen. And it's not even just, and the hard part about right now is it got to be the right affection. It can't just be the wrong one. It can't be just anyone, because it's not gonna feel right. And she might be a good person. She might be right for somebody, but I'm at the point in my life, I know what I want and I know what I need. And a lot of time when I'm meeting different females, like, it just ain't there. I don't feel that spark no more. And that shit crazy, yo. Like, I ain't never felt like this before. Like, to a point, I ain't fucking around like I used to. I ain't slow down. I play around. I flirt, but I really ain't that person like I used to be. Bro. I ain't that sniper AJ like I used to be no more. Like, I don't have that in me no more. And I don't know if it just come with maturity. I don't know if it just come from me being a single father and just going through what I've been through behind closed doors. I don't know if it's just even the loss of my brother and just not being able to really trust no more. Like, I tell people, I trust the person, whatever they show me, that's what I believe. So if you show me whatever you show me, that's what I trust you to be. But now I don't even want to even get that far. And that's the hardest part right now, is trying to get over that hump of where I can be a little bit more social. Like, I'm still social, but I ain't social to the point where I'm not in my head so much, where I feel depressed and I'm thinking about everything. Everything just come off naturally. Everything is just natural. Nothing feels natural no more. Nothing feels real. Just feel like I'm just here. And I'm trying to find myself again. And I think, like, it's just a process, you know what I mean? Like, I've been through a few processes in my life, a lot of ups and downs. You grow up without a father, and you learn fast that you gotta either figure, you know what I mean, you're going to fall and get back up, or you're gonna stay down and let everybody walk over you. You just gotta figure this thing out. And a lot of times that bothers me too, because I know y'all be like, damn, everything bothers you, but everybody just feel like you can figure everything out. It gets to a point like, damn, you look at me different than you looking at somebody else. And sometimes you don't want to get that feeling. And that's the hardest thing, is when you going through stuff that people can't even relate to. Like, I've had people be like, I've never, been through this situation before. And you go through that process where people have never been through this situation, so you feel alone sometimes. So I just speak out and say how I'm feeling some days, because, man, I be really going through a lot with my mental health. I've always have. My mental health has been one of my, I think, biggest problems all my life. And as it becomes, I guess, the most a popular thing now to be able to speak, it's just a lot of men don't feel comfortable to speak about what they're feeling inside. And to be honest, I honestly give two fucks about how anybody feel about what I say or what their reaction is. It's just me being honest, because a lot of times I could look myself in this thing and look back and know that I'm telling you something that's real, and it's not going to be fabricated. Like, you're not finna have nobody coming out of woodwork saying this, and that. Because the only time somebody, like, really got something to say bad about me is because I don't fuck with them. There's a lot of people that I don't fuck with that would be in my life if I allowed them to right now. And I got bros that can stand on that and know what I'm talking about. Everybody not meant to be in your life, especially when you grow and you're processing and you're on your purpose. Some people can keep you from your purpose and knock you off your own journey. Some people can set you backwards. But I'm gonna get off that, y'all. I'm gonna get to this next video real quick. So I'm gonna start off. I don't know which one of these, but this is the Melyssa Ford Charlamagne interview. I don't know which one I'm playing first, but I'm gonna play it. Whew, boy. Yeah, man, I think I'm gonna have to watch that Joe Budden episode because shit finna hit the fan. But nah, man, she has her own opinions on things, and I won't speak on it until they speak on it. But I want to see what their response is on the Joe Budden podcast because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be hilarious. They never really you could always see that she didn't fit into that crowd, and you have to take accountability to what crowd, like what rooms and what energy you brings into you, because everybody's not gonna see everything you see. Are you willing to sit back and be able to take criticism or take their opinion and be able to, you know what I mean, like bounce off without it being to the point where everybody getting emotional? A lot of people just can't speak without, being emotional. I get like that. You ain't seen me on here with my brother Chris, my brother CJ, Q, but I get emotional on some topics. But they're my brothers at the end of the day, so I already know, you know what I mean? I think as black men, we get stereotyped for being so emotional or being this and not being in touch with our feminine side as masculine men, but we get called little bitches and women when we get emotional. Um, I feel like, bro, you have to really sit back and really go back to the picture of why that man is like that. What childhood trauma do he have that made him like this? Like, some people didn't have a good childhood. Some people didn't even have a childhood. A lot of people had to work. Some people had to be babysitters. Like, what predicament? What made him like this? You feel me? And are you willing to help this person grow and find that intimacy or empathy, like all this that you're looking for? Are you willing to help this person? See, now that goes back to like if you watch the last show, what Carl Charleston White was saying. He said something. I don't know if I don't think I got the black women are not finna give up this their snap for a black man. They not finna give up too much nothing. Now, it is some black female that will build black mans up, and they have been scarred by them. Sorry, dude. We're not speaking on them right now. And I don't never want to speak on them. But you have a situation where now I see all the time that black men we get killed for wanting to date outside our race, but we get killed everywhere we go because even when we looking inside our race, we not this or we not that. It's always a battle. We can't find peace nowhere. So you can't, if he finds peace outside of his race, how can you really be mad at a man for looking for peace when you're not bringing that? You might have you might be delusional. And that's why a lot of black females get mad at me, but I'm always honest and I'm blunt. You gonna get the same Ajay when you meet me. A lot of y'all are fucking delusional. You want whatever's going on in your head and however you feel a man should look, at, talk. You want that to be what this man is. You want me to be for you. No, that is not how this shit works. A man, it's crazy how and I'll bring this up, right? What's that lady name? Damn, I forgot. So the lady that was killing Cam, Miss Bryant, that was killing Cam for creating unbroken homes with all these different females, right? But you praise Cardi B for getting pregnant while still being married. Both look bad. You can't do that. That be the shit I be talking about. Don't downplay a black male and then praise a black woman when something that she did still don't look good. And I know Offset did her wrong. You feel me? Like, I know he did her dirt, she did whatever he did, but it's still your morals and values, bro. Like, and there's a lot of black females are praising and like, oh, she did this and that. But then, okay, ask yourself this: the baby that she's having a kid with, she got to share. Now, I don't understand the double standard on shit like that because it's like, you might as well stayed in the marriage. But since you got a title, the husband's supposed to be like this and that. Mind you, everybody's relationship when it comes to marriage is different. If you go to Islam, they can have 7-5. They can have as many wives as they want. So now it goes back, like it goes back to what y'all communication level is at. Somewhere it went wrong, because I don't see how she left and got better when now you're just another statistic or you're just another baby mama. But maybe they fell out of love. Like, I don't really like speaking on people marriages, but I wanted just to compare how we downplay the black male but praise the black woman, and then you wonder why a black male is so the way he is. And it's not the downplay a black woman, because a black woman can do whatever she want, get your money, but still have the morals and values. This is what Charlamagne was going back to saying, what we push out as a bad image. And everybody want to be cool and everybody want this. I could tell you right now, having 4 baby mamas is not going to be fun. Having 2 of them ain't fun. You talking about 4, and I think he had kids already, all on the same age. You taking away, you not going to be there for all of them, bro. They can't, you can't be there for all of them. I'm just blessed to be able to have my kids with me, because it was a situation where I used to always think like, damn, and it's, you never know, it still can happen. Like, damn, I might not, like, my boys might not be able to walk together because they different age, different mamas. This is something I created. We don't think about the stuff that we as men create, and that goes back to Stephon Diggs doing the same shit, bro. Like, this shit look cool in the media, and it's gonna look cool to other kids, but the people that really hurts, gone. I love you. The people that really hurt, that's gonna hurt from this, is the kids. But I'm gonna get to the next video, yo. So I do understand her point right there. That's one thing I tell females: if you're not comfortable, like, my job is to always make you feel comfortable. That's what anything, like, when it comes to a female, especially a black female, because I feel like a black female is the one that has been scarred just as much as a black male. That's why I'd rather us work together than us being at each other. But we have to hold each other accountable where we're not trying to break each other. But it seems like we just focus on, nigga, you ain't shit. You don't know this. You don't know how to be feminine. You don't, I mean, in touch with your feminine side. You don't know my needs. It's like, and then the nigga, he don't know how to open up. He can't tell you what the hell going on with him. He can't express it. The only way he know how to express it is by domestic violence, sex, and work. And the only reason I said domestic violence, and we don't promote violence, but it's because once you hit a trigger from something y'all can't communicate, that's what happens. That usually come that if he don't know how to walk the fuck away. It's always steps and stages that you go through in life. And triggering words trigger it. Like, if he's not mentally there, that's why I understand why she says she will feel more protected by the bear, because you know what's coming with the bear. I think that she just didn't explain it like that. You know what you're gonna get with a bear. You know what time it is. But when you're dealing with a black male, especially, a good black manipulator, bro, is a dangerous game, bro. Cause I know a lot of black male manipulators, and they prey on people with not the same level of mental intelligence that they might have, and the experience, the knowledge, just the life, everything that they have been through. They know this already. But if you got a person that's green, ain't never experienced nothing, you might manipulate them, and that is gonna cause them a type of trauma that they will never be able to really get over. They just only gonna have to find ways to cope, and usually that leads to drugs, or sometimes it's like situation. You get a situation that leads to the wrong, another bad situation. And I don't know, man. Like, and it's sad, but it's one thing that Charlamagne said that I want to point out is what do we push as a good man? Like, if your algorithm is showing shady niggas all the time, or these niggas that don't do no good, or rappers, or like just dudes that athletes that just fucking everybody, or that's doing this, that energy translate into your mind, and like You never, and spiritually, you don't understand why you keep attracting these type of males. And I think a lot of times and I think my problem with black females is a lot of, they might have met a good man, it's just not the man they wanted. And a lot of them won't say that shit. Like, let's be honest. You probably have ran into a good man. Either it wasn't the right time, or you didn't want him because he was too good, he was too nice. Like, I've heard that shit, like, with dudes before, like dudes saying that she don't really want to fuck me because you say I'm too nice. Now, if God has blessed you with a good man and you're saying he's too nice, who needs to take accountability with that? Mind you, you might like what you like, but everything we want is not everything we need. And a lot of times we fall for the things that we want. We work hard. Like, for males, a lot of the stuff that they work hard for are just for women. The clothes, the cars, the money, the jewelry. That shit to oppress a female for one thing and one thing only. But ain't no pussy that good for me to be working this hard just to impress you with that. I don't give a fuck about how much money I got in my bank account. You will never fucking know it. Cause I don't trust none of y'all bitches like that any damn way. And see, I gotta work on that. Cause, like, I do want to get better. But damn it, I seen too much. And I stay in Atlanta. One thing when Melyssa Ford, she was saying that males can be nice and be predators or be wicked behind closed doors. Like, that shit is true. Cause you see a lot in Atlanta street, especially at night. And I listen to so many stories of these females that tell me crazy shit that these niggas be doing out here, yo. Like, that's why I be telling some of them, the girls on Facebook, like, bro, I hear these stories. And these be not Facebook bullshit ass stories. These be real life experiences. There's just some people don't have the balls to come on here and talk about it. Everybody don't want to be judged. Everybody don't want to be, you know what I mean? They don't want to have too many people talking shit about them in the comments and shit. I mean, it is what it is to me, bro. I could give two fucks about anybody like that got something negative to say about me. Because it's going to be what it's going to be. We got to figure out how we got to work better on ourselves. Like, even like with me, started with me, I got to do better. Every day I always say I got to do better. I got to work on something to get better, yo. And I know a lot of times it just like sound like I'm just talking and saying the same shit, but I'm being dead ass real. Like, I really am trying to work myself because I don't want to die alone. And I just don't want to be out here and like, I've been out here since I was young. I jumped out the porch young. I've been out here young, and that's why I tell my boys, it's nothing out here but unnecessary trauma. And then these streets don't love you, bro. Ain't no loyalty for real. I take respect over loyalty any day, cause ain't no loyalty out here. People be loyal to a fault, or people be loyal enough to get whatever they need to get up out of you, then they go on to the next person. So I understand the game. I understand the game that I'm playing. I understand the cards I've been dealt with, and I just have to figure out how to win this battle that I'm going through. You feel me? And I don't want to like say that I'm gonna get out this like get on the sports next, but I don't want to seem like I ever be dogging black female. It's not to dog nobody. Like, I don't be trying to dog no black female, because I love black female. That's all. Like, I'm always supporting black females, but it just be some dumb ass shit y'all be saying and doing, and it's like you want everything to be new in this world where we respect y'all for being the boss women. We respect that y'all don't need a man, that y'all might just need a partner. But when you still got alpha males out here who still have that moral and providing and stuff like that, they don't want nobody that's a manly light. Like, I'm not trying to date a manly light female. I know you've been in survival mode all your life, but some females don't know how to go into their own feminine mode. So while Melyssa is telling us that we have to work on our empathy and stuff, I think a lot of females need to work on how to be more feminine. Because I'm not finna see, you can't buck up in my goddamn face and thinking that shit ain't gonna trigger me. I'm an ex-fighter. I used to box. Bitch, you walk up on me if you want to. See? Like, shit like that, you have to understand. I have to go back and I have to be the one, all right, let me walk the fuck away. because this shit can get real ugly fast. And you got a lot of females that feel like they can fight dudes and do all this and shit like that. I don't even want that type of energy around me. Like I don't like to be disrespected. I don't like I'll cut you off if you call me the B word. And there's only a few people that I like, bro. I'll tell you this one time only. Call me that shit. We done. And I try to beat up for you, and I understand people like to use them words, like calling each other a bitch instead. Like, do that shit with your gay people. I ain't one of them niggas, dog. But I just want y'all opinions on this relationship topic, mental health, man. How do y'all feel about certain things about what Melyssa Ford said, man? I can't wait to the Joe Budden podcast, because that shit gonna be funny as hell. And shout out Mona. I think Mona's a good addition. I think Melyssa Ford gonna do her thing. That shit kind of, I ain't gonna lie, that shit kind of petty though, to get Charlamagne on her for on there because of how Joe and Charlamagne relationship has been. But hey, man, that's what I'm saying. People know how they do their numbers, bro. That's gonna do numbers. So she knows what she doing. That's why I say, ain't she gonna do her thing. Let me get into sports, the NBA, real quick before I get the fuck up out of here, y'all. All right, y'all. So first game we got the Raptors versus Nets. The Raptors beat the Nets 119 to 109. The Nets ain't worth a damn this year. Next game we got Grizzly versus the Knicks. The Knicks beat the Grizzly 133 to 120. Jalen Brunson had 32 points and 10 rebounds. Next we got 76ers versus Boston. 76ers beat Boston 102 to 100. Jaylen Brown had 24 points and 6 rebounds. Jay Edwards had 22 points. I gotta sit down and watch Philly, man, see what number 77 talking about. Y'all let me know in the chat, cause my bro Jared said that's his new favorite player. Next game we got OKC beating with the Warriors 126 to 102. Jimmy Butler had 12 points and 3 steals. Jimmy Butler gotta do better, bro. You gotta Jimmy Butler gotta do way better than that. We need at least 20 points. And then Shai Gilgeous had 28 points and 11 assists, 3 steals. Next game we got is the Jazz versus the Pacers. Damn, no defense was played in this motherfucker. So you got the Jazz beating the Pacers 152 to 128. I wish we would have kept this little I don't know his name for real. I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but he was fire as hell with the Bulls. He had 35 points. P. Siakam had 27 points. Pacers not looking so good without their best player, Tyler Hainsberg. I think I said that shit right. Last game we got is the Nuggets versus the Kings. The Nuggets beat the Kings 122 to 108. I thought the Kings would be a lot bit better with Roseman and Zach LaVine, but shit, guess not. Jokic had 35 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists. Jokic is a goddamn stud, bro. That nigga be balling. All right, y'all. Let's go to where's this shit at? I was looking for them. Oh, here we go. All right, y'all. So we got the college basketball. Let's see what their scores was like last night. I see my Gators won. All right, y'all. So first game we got Duke versus Army. Duke beat Army 114 to 59.
Popeye $6
Boozer twins. One of the Boozer twins had 15 points and 9 rebounds. I don't know who Jay Furman is, but he had 20 points for Army. Next game we got Arizona versus North Arizona. Arizona beat them 84 to 49. Let's see if Lil Bronny played. What I call him Bronny? That ain't Bronny. That's Bryce. I'm tripping. Let's see if Bryce played.
Popeye $6 big box.
Lil Bronny. So is he not playing? I'm guessing not. He's not playing right now. Carmelo Anthony, Cayenne, and Anthony is a balling though. Next game we got Michigan. versus Wake Forest. Michigan beat Wake Forest 85-84. That was a close game. Jay Harrison for Wake had 19.6 rebounds. A. Marie had 18 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 assists for Michigan. Next game we got is BYU versus Delaware. BYU beat Delaware 85-68. I think BYU got a stud on his team, but I forgot. Damn, bro, I miss my brother Q. He would know this. R. White the third had 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. Emory for Delaware had 18 points and 7 rebounds. BYU might be a tough team to watch out, y'all. Louisville beat Kentucky 96-88. M. Brown Jr. had 29 points. I don't know how to pronounce that, but he number one for Kentucky had 26 points and 7 rebounds. Next game, Florida versus Florida State, one of our arch rivalries. Florida won 78-76 in a close game. I don't know what they really been on lately. They ain't coming out as the team I thought they was gonna come out. Let's see how they do. Macari had 29 points, 3 steals. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think that's T-Hawk. 20 points, 13 rebounds. He could ball. They got some white boys on that team that can ball in Florida, man. Hopefully we win another national championship this year. Next game we got Illinois versus Texas Tech. Illinois beat Texas Tech 81-77. Next game we got is North Carolina versus Radford. North Carolina beat them 89-14. See what North Carolina do this year. They be I don't know. North Carolina been iffy lately. Gonzaga versus Creighton. Gonzaga beat Creighton 90-63. Alrighty then. Next game we got Arizona versus Central Arkansas. Arkansas beat Central Arkansas 93-56. That was no contest. Auburn versus Woodford. Auburn beat Woodford 93-62. Wisconsin. Next game we got Wisconsin versus Ball State. Wisconsin beat Ball State 86-55. And the last game we got is Kansas versus Texas A&M. I don't know what school that is, but they beat them 77-46. Did the NFL, did they come out? All right, y'all. So I'm trying to see the last thing I got for y'all. So this is the new college football rankings. You got Ohio State still at 1. You got Alabama at 4. You got Texas A&M at 3, and you got Indiana at 2. I believe this gonna change if they keep winning because they gotta play in the SEC championship. I think Ohio State and Indiana or one of them. They might have to play too, but I don't know. So you got South Florida versus Georgia. Then you got Notre Dame right now versus Oregon, and then you got Miami versus Texas, and Texas Tech, and then Texas versus Ole Miss. I ain't gonna lie, if this was today playoff, I wouldn't really be mad at it. I think it'll be more competitive than it was last year, but I know this is not how it's gonna end up being. But y'all let me know how y'all think it's gonna be at the end of the season. What your college team is. What college team do you feel like might end up in the playoffs? Y'all let me know. Y'all leave a comment. Tell me how y'all feel. Subscribe to the channel so you can get my new videos. You'll let you know when the new video drop. And I'm still working on everything, y'all. Trying to get better. Trying to still work on new topics to talk about without getting involved with too much messy shit. Because I ain't with that shit. I come on here, say my piece, give my information on how I feel about some stuff, and just work on me being my mental health, y'all. So I'm going to get up out of here. One.